Greetings everyone. This is a continuation of the topic of synonyms and antonym, which is highly pertinent for various competitive examinations. If you find my content useful, kindly show your support by subscribing to my channel.
Let's look at word. Plebiscite refers to the direct vote of all members of an electorate on an important public question, such as a change to the constitution or a significant policy decision. 3 synonyms for plebiscite. Referendum, a direct vote of the electorate on a particular political issue. Ballot, a process of voting, usually in a secret or confidential manner. Survey, a systematic collection of opinions or data from a particular group of people. 3 antonyms for plebiscite. Unilateral, decided by one person or organization without consultation with others. Dictatorial, ruling by absolute authority. Autocratic, ruling with unlimited or supreme power, often without the consent of the governed. Let's look at word. Snowball means to increase in size or significance rapidly and continuously. 3 synonyms for snowball are: escalate, to increase in intensity or magnitude rapidly; mushroom, to expand or increase drastically in size or scope; multiply, to increase in quantity or number rapidly. 3 antonyms for snowball are: decrease, to reduce in size, amount, or intensity; shrink, to become smaller in size, amount, or value; diminish, to reduce or weaken in importance or quality. Let's look at word. Overhaul means to make significant changes or improvements to something or someone. 3 synonyms for overhaul are: revamp, to renovate or redesign something completely; renovate, to repair or renew something to make it look or function better; modernize, to update or make something more contemporary. 3 antonyms for overhaul are: maintain, to keep something in its current state or condition; preserve, to maintain or keep something in its original or existing state; leave unchanged, to not make any significant changes to something. Let's look at word. Unleash means to release or let loose something powerful or intense. 3 synonyms for unleash are: release, to free something or someone from captivity or confinement; unleash, to allow something or someone to work without restriction; unbridle, to let something or someone be free from any control or restriction. 3 antonyms for unleash are: restrain, to prevent or limit something or someone from acting freely; control, to manage or regulate the functioning of something; hold back, to stop or prevent something from progressing or moving forward. Let's look at word. Surpass means to go beyond or exceed something or someone in quality, value, or performance. 3 synonyms for surpass are: excel, to outperform or exceed others in a particular field; outdo, to do better than someone or something in a certain area; outshine, to be better or more impressive than someone or something. 3 antonyms for surpass are: fall short, to not meet expectations or be less successful than anticipated; lag behind, to be slower in progress or development compared to others; underperform, to do worse than expected or required. Let's look at word. Epoch means an important period or event in history or someone's life. 3 synonyms for epoch are: era, a particular period in history characterized by a distinct event, culture, or figure; age, a particular period in human history characterized by a significant change in the environment, culture, or technology; stage, a distinct phase or period of development in a particular process. 3 antonyms for epoch are: unremarkable, something or someone that is not memorable or noteworthy; insignificant, something or someone that is not important or influential; unmemorable, something or someone that is easily forgotten or not worth remembering. Let's look at word. Munificent means extremely generous or giving. 3 synonyms for munificent are: generous, having a willingness to give or share more than is expected; magnanimous, showing a willingness to forgive or be kind even in a difficult situation; bountiful, abundant or plentiful in a giving or generous way. 3 antonyms for munificent are: stingy, showing reluctance to give or share, often with a selfish motive; miserly, unwilling to spend or give money, often in excess of necessity; greedy, having an excessive desire for money or possessions. Let's look at word. Resilience means the ability to recover quickly from difficulties or challenges. 3 synonyms for resilience are: adaptability, the ability to adjust or change to new circumstances or situations; toughness, the ability to withstand or handle difficult situations with ease; endurance, the ability to sustain effort or energy for a long period of time. 3 antonyms for resilience are: fragility, the quality of being vulnerable, delicate, or weak; helplessness, the state of being incapable of self-defense or assistance; weakness, the state of being feeble or lacking strength. Let's look at word. Lure means to attract or entice someone or something in a cunning manner. 3 synonyms for lure are: Tempt to induce or invite someone to do something that they might regret. Seduce, to persuade or attract someone into doing something that is potentially harmful or unethical. Entice, to attract or persuade someone through promises or rewards. 3 antonyms for lure are: repel, to drive or push away someone or something. Deter, to discourage or prevent someone from doing something. Discourage, to reduce or lessen the enthusiasm or motivation of someone. Let's look at word. Synergy means the interaction or cooperation of two or more elements to produce a combined, greater effect. 3 synonyms for synergy are: collaboration, the act of working together to achieve a common goal or purpose. Cooperation, the act of working together in a harmonious manner. Unity, the state of being united or joined as a whole. 3 antonyms for synergy are: discord, a lack of agreement or harmony between two or more entities. Disunity, a lack of cooperation or unity among different groups or individuals. Divisiveness, the tendency to cause disagreement or hostility between different groups or individuals. Let's look at word. Abjure means to renounce or give up something, especially under oath. 3 synonyms for abjure are: denounce, to publicly condemn or disapprove of something. Repudiate, to reject or refuse to acknowledge something as true or valid. Forswear, to renounce or give up something, especially under oath or vow. 3 antonyms for abjure are: embrace, to accept or adopt something with enthusiasm and eagerness. Welcome, to greet or receive someone or something with cordiality and hospitality. Affirm, to assert or confirm something as true or valid. Let's look at word. Tack means to change direction in a sailing or boating course. 3 synonyms for tack are: jibe, to change course by turning the stern of the boat across the wind and adjusting the sails to catch it. Veer, to change direction suddenly and sharply. Shift, to move or change direction from one course to another. 3 antonyms for tack are: go straight, to move in a straight line without changing direction. Stay the course, to continue on the same path without altering direction. Maintain direction, to keep moving in the same direction without any deviation. Let's look at word. Daunting means intimidating or scary in a way that makes one feel less confident. 3 synonyms for daunting are: intimidating, making someone feel afraid or anxious. Challenging, requiring effort or difficulty that may seem daunting. Overwhelming, difficult to deal with or tackle because of its intensity or size. Three antonyms for daunting are encouraging, providing support or motivation to someone. Reassuring, calming or comforting someone who is anxious or worried. Comforting, providing solace or support to someone in distress. Let's look at word. Explicit means very clear and direct, leaving nothing to be implied or inferred. Three synonyms for explicit are clear, easily understood or deciphered. Unambiguous, having only one meaning or interpretation. Precise, accurately stated or defined. Three antonyms for explicit are vague, not clearly or explicitly stated or defined. Ambiguous, having more than one meaning or interpretation. Imprecise, not accurately stated or defined. Let's look at word. Inoculate means to protect against disease by introducing small amounts of a pathogen into the body to stimulate the immune system. Three synonyms for inoculate are vaccinate, to administer a vaccine to prevent against a disease. Immunize, to make an individual resistant or immune to an infectious disease. Inject, to introduce a small amount of a substance into the body through a needle or syringe. Three antonyms for inoculate are infect, to transmit or spread a disease or infection from one individual to another. Expose, to come into contact with a disease-causing pathogen or other harmful substance. Vulnerable, lacking protection or immunity against a disease or ailment. Let's look at word. Laudable means deserving praise and admiration. Three synonyms for laudable are commendable, deserving recognition or approval. Admirable, worthy of respect or admiration. Exemplary, serving as a model or example to be followed. Three antonyms for laudable are blameworthy, deserving criticism or censure. Disreputable, having a bad reputation or failing to meet standards of behavior. Unworthy, not deserving of respect or admiration. Let's look at word. Paucity means a scarcity or lack of something. Three synonyms for paucity are scarcity, a shortage or insufficient supply of something. Shortage, a lack of something essential or necessary. Insufficiency, the state of being inadequate or incomplete. Three antonyms for paucity are abundance, a plentiful or plentiful supply of something. Surplus, an excess of something that is not needed. Excess, a superabundance or more than what is needed. Let's look at word. Stringent means strict, precise, and exacting. Three synonyms for stringent are rigorous, thorough and exacting in standards and procedures. Demanding, requiring effort and attention to detail. Precise, exact, careful, and accurate in standards. 3 antonyms for stringent are lenient, more relaxed, and tolerant in standards and expectations. Generous, allowing more room for flexibility and freedom than what is required. Lax, careless or loose in standards and attention to detail. Let's look at word. Protracted means lasting for a long time or prolonged. 3 synonyms for protracted are prolonged, continuing for a longer period of time than what is expected or normal. Lengthy, taking a substantial amount of time to complete or finish. Extended, continuing or being prolonged past the expected or normal time frame. 3 antonyms for protracted are brief, short in duration or lasting only for a short period of time. Short, lacking length or duration. Concise, expressed in a brief and condensed manner. Let's look at word. Woe means a great sorrow, grief, or suffering. 3 synonyms for woe are misery, intense suffering or discomfort. Affliction, physical or mental pain, suffering, or distress. Distress, a state of emotional or physical suffering or pain. 3 antonyms for woe are joy, a feeling of great happiness or pleasure. Bliss, a state of perfect happiness or joy. Euphoria, a feeling of intense happiness or excitement. Let's look at word. Beacon refers to a guiding light or signal of something. 3 synonyms for beacon are signal, a visible sign or indication that sends a message to others. Guidepost, a marker or signpost indicating the direction of travel or location. Lighthouse, a tower or structure equipped with a light for navigation. 3 antonyms for beacon are confusion, a state of bewilderment or chaos without any clear direction or signal. Obscurity, a state of being unknown or unclear without any guiding light or signal. Darkness, a state of complete absence of light or illumination which makes it difficult to see or navigate. Let's look at word. Incarceration means to be imprisoned or confined. 3 synonyms for incarceration are detention, the act of being held in custody or confinement. Confinement, restriction or limitation of movement or actions. Imprisonment, the state of being in jail or held captive. 3 antonyms for incarceration are liberation, the state of being set free or released from confinement. Release, the act of being set free or allowed to go. Freedom, the state of having the ability to act or move unrestricted. Let's look at word. Malign means to speak or act with intent to harm or be evil towards others. Three synonyms for malign are slander, false or harmful statements made about someone. Defame, to damage someone's reputation through verbal or written attack. Vilify, to speak ill of or criticize someone harshly. Three antonyms for malign are praise, to express admiration or approval of someone or something. Commend, to express approval or admiration of someone or something publicly. Honor, to recognize and respect someone for their good qualities or actions. Let's look at word. Interweave means to combine or blend two or more things together by weaving them. Three synonyms for interweave are intertwine, to twist or entangle two or more things together. Merge, to blend or combine two or more things together. Interlace, to connect or weave two or more things together. Three antonyms for interweave are separate, to keep two or more things apart or divided. Detach, to disconnect or disengage two or more things from each other. Untangle, to separate or unravel two or more things that are twisted or entangled together.